So let's observe some of the most amazing statues here. And look at this, so interesting how here it is empty at the center. And actually many modern artists are doing sculptures like this, leaving the center of the body off. And now we know how they were inspired from this Egyptian art. And this one is made in copper. And look at his eyes.
It's really nice to be able to take selfies with this guy, so famous in history, in art, in the world, the Scribe, who was recording everything that was happening and keeping the accounting of the kingdom. And he is featured on the Egyptian paper money of £200, and I'm now here in front of him.
Amazing how they decided to feature this guy, this Scribe, on the 200 pounds. Right on the most expensive paper money in Egypt. And wow, look at what a nice Louis Vuitton bag this guy is carrying here. I'm kidding, of course, but truly amazing. And so he had dwarfism, but see how it's depicted here in an angle that we cannot see that he is actually a dwarf. And his wife is so happy to be by his side. And then here are the children that are easily recognized because they have the finger in the mouth, like kids do these days. And he had a high rank. Again, we have here people with disabilities. This one, dwarfism. Then this one has, the curvature of his back, kyphosis, were accepted in the society. Such physical defects. Even though the kings and pharaohs were always depicted in perfect, slim and stunning figure and looks. And here we have Freddie Mercury with his wife. Okay, I'm kidding. The son of King Sneferu. And look the difference, his wife is so white and beautiful compared to his skin. So even at that time, being white was praised and wanted by the society. And now we get to see inside such a sarcophagus and look at all these paintings and descriptions that are inside. And actually all of these were in full color. You can still see a bit of red remaining here. And it's a pity that there is a bacteria that is eating the color away. And no, these are not men lovers, even though you might think so. It is always a god embracing the king, just to show how beloved and how good the king's afterlife will be, with the gods always by his side and embracing him.
And one more kitty guy. It's a kitty. Thutmosis III.
Questa guaccia di lui l'hanno capito da altri conoscono, semplicemente forse è proprio si sa precisamente, però dopo la morte.
Queen Hatshepsut with a pharaoh beard.
Naso? Ha distrutto la statua sua, nipote. Guarda, abbiamo passato la guerra, ha fatto le canzoni con loro e ha distrutto la statua sua.
And the guy, of course, he is holding the key of life. Not the woman who actually gives life. And always the cobra on the head protecting everybody. And here the goddess, this cow, the goddess, is having Hatshepsut, Queen Hatshepsut here to protect her. However, the ones who hated Hatshepsut and wanted to erase her, they destroyed her face, thinking that her spirit will not find her body if the face is erased, and she will not get the afterlife. And so the person who wanted to erase Hatshepsut was not a Coptic Christian, but one Egyptian, one of her own. Look at the colors, how they depict the cow, the pattern on the cow. So he was deified after his death. And in these jars, he's holding milk and wine to give to the gods.
Yay, selfie time. One more.
And this kitty cat here, his name was written on the cartouche, but his son erased his name.
Selfie time with a Hattur, represented as a cow goddess.
Really, really huge, and I still did not find Tutankhamun yet. And watch out, here we have a motorbike. I'm kidding, of course. And these are stone sarcophagus. So many of them in the stone. Here inside was yet another sarcophagus, and then the mummy. So this hall has these large pieces. And then these even larger pieces over here. And wow, look at this. What an amazing work. Everything so extremely sculpted. The sarcophagus of a scribe, not even a pharaoh, and so much work they put into it. And here we have total proof of alien life and alien knowledge in ancient Egypt. Just look at this thing. It must be a drone. Okay, I'm kidding. If not for the aliens. It's inexplicable to this day how this thing could be made, because it's made of stone. So look at this arch here, the sculpture here inside. And also, why did they need to create such an object? And they used to make these vessels out of stone in order to have them not perish in the afterlife. So they were replica of items used in daily life that were actually made of reed. But here they were made of stone so that when put in the grave they would last forever and they can be used in the afterlife. Okay, so I finally found out that Tutankhamun is upstairs, so that's where we have to go now. And King Marmor is seen here as unifying the upper and lower Egypt. This one is really stunning. Here the king is represented still as a boy. Then as we go up, you see these two fantastic animals that the king is trying to bring to peace, to separate, to wrestle. And then even higher, on this side, you see all these men without heads. These are the enemies of the king, and their heads are between their legs. And then the cow protective goddess. And the king is wearing the red crown. And he is the largest figure in this entire plate design. And it has two sides. This is the other side.